khai top 3 top 0
còn mọi clear hoàn toàn dừng lại top 11. 77ไฟ
แรกกันไป1-1
โอ้โห
You need to make a move for it right now. For now, the smoke is covering it.
They get more this time.
They did not rotate far enough behind the smoke. Will he be able to flip off? Poland now. Hard coming up with it.
Vâng, bây giờ thì thấy rồi, ta cắt giấy đây.
Trong đó ta lực tiêu đang kiểm soát cùng
Rất là bơm giờ bắt không.
bây giờ cần phải đổi mạng Loki chủ động di chuyển ra ngoài
Tìm các đội tuyển va vào nhau đó.
sử dụng G36C trong đó thì Louis bắn ép
Tình huống mà không chấp kiến trận ra xoay.
Và cầu cũng quẹt các đội tuyển Bắc nhiều đã đến net top hơn.
Tranh giành top 2, top 3, top 4.
còn Boy họ sẽ clear hoàn toàn dừng lại top 11. ที่เข้าผมไปด้วยที่เรียบร้อยพันดานน้องกระดาษที่ดูนี่เนี่ยแล้วอัดกดกดตันจังหวะนี้อัดกดทำแหน่งกันแล้วโดนยิงดีๆเฮ้ยงานนี้โดนระเบิดน้องจากซุป77ไปแล้วแรกกันไหน1 ต่อ 1โอ้โห
You need to make a move for it, but now the move is covering it.
They get more than
They did not rotate far enough. The Anderson will be able to flip off Poland. Now, hard coming up with it.
Vâng, bây giờ thì thấy rồi, ta cao giấy đây.
Trong đó ta lực tiêu đang kiểm soát cục
Đã lên cái bát, giờ bắt không.
bây giờ cần phải đổi mạng lô kỳ trường đi chơi ra ngoài
tìm các đối thủ va vào nhau đó.
sử dụng R36C trong đó thì Louis bắn ép
Và một tình huống mà không chấp tuyến trận La Xanh.
Mặc dù không phải trong bắt người đã đến set top rồi.
Thành sảnh, top 2, top 3, top 4. Chỉ còn
mọi họ sẽ clear hoàn toàn dừng lại top 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the PUBG Mobile Professional League Southeast Asia Final Season 1, brought to you by PUBG Corporation, Tencent Games, as well as Lightspeed and Quantum Studios. You're still watching this on Facebook Gaming. Together with us, I'm Sir Cloud, and she's the one who just had her brownies. Choo choo!
Oh my god, you have to mention in public. But for Muslims out there, especially from Malaysia, you guys, happy iftar. If you guys already iftar, already open your fast, that already break your fast, hope you had a nice meal just now. But before that, after that great meal we had and brownies at that on top of everything else, remember to share this room because we are hoping to reach, please, the first milestone is 150,000. We have PUBG Mobile going to distribute rewards to all the players in Southeast Asia server for the CCU or the CCV, the concurrent views sprinting, which means the more the people watching this, the more of us will get the crates up to 100,000, 150,000, 200,000, and 300,000 for each of the crate milestones there. So with the total numbers of real-time viewership in official channels exceed all these numbers, well, all of you guys players out there for Southeast Asia server will get a free 1, 2, 3 crate. It's all down to you guys on May 8th. Every time you open your crate, you will have the opportunity to draw a permanent epic set and an extreme climb suit. So don't waste any more time just watching this. Be sure to open all your devices and be sure to share it with your family and friends because look at that permanent item on that right side of the graphic. It's just insanely good. I want that so bad, but please guys, I cannot do this alone. I need you guys to help me out as well and share this stream.
Yes, we all need to do this together. I'm liking that snow cap because it can help me cover my head, you know. Yeah, I need something to cover my head, you know. It's just too shiny, like direct onto my head. But well, in game I have hair, just so you guys know. Outside the game, unfortunately, it's not something that I can control.
I mean,
but
like,
yes.
I love bald because basically you can never go wrong with the style, you know. If the bald is a new sexy now.
Okay, all right. So I'm keeping that right now. Okay, that is now recorded, ladies and gentlemen. And now you heard it from Choo Choo yourself. So guys out there, you know what to do. Just say it.
Go baldy all the way, but here we go. You saw that lighting from my background. It's gonna be green. It's gonna be match for today. We're dropping into Sanhok. We're going down from the northern east of the map down to Sami we go, and it's kind of a very stable flight path. I'd say very balanced. Hopefully the same goes for the circle because when it comes down to this smallest map of all the maps out there, it's a wild card. Some teams don't like this. Most players out there love this because it's going to be a super fast game. Everybody open up their parachute. Everybody led it to the dropping points and going for that particular direction. But will they actually get themselves the drop point that they want it to be? Because we do know it's a wild card. Anybody will clash onto another team anytime soon.
Oh yeah, it is a wildcard, and you do know that. Of course, this is one of our personal favorite maps together. So this will be interesting to see how will these teams fare it off. And now moving over to the teams. Wow, look at this. 3 teams in one compound. Wow, we got Morph, we got Bigetron Arov, and we got Box Gaming. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a bloodbath early on. We may see some teams being wiped out even during the first circle unless someone tries to get away, and they must be able to get away.
Oh, bootcamp is just too much people at the timing. Overcrowded, overly populated. It's not going to be enough for all 3 teams to supply themselves in bootcamp only. So the one that showed their dominance over this will actually get this bootcamp compound just for themselves in the next couple of days. It's a huge statement if they want to fight against Bigetron Arov. Teams like try to give it a go against Morph. Morph players, some of them are very veteran, some of them are very, fresh. But when it comes to individual skills, all of them performing. We do know Rensky is one of the top highlighted players for Morph these days. He's really good when it comes to fragging. But mind you that we have 3 teams that Box Gaming just need to squeeze in as well. But I don't know. I have a feeling this gonna be a total bloodbath coming out very soon. But Sami is not that quiet as well. Blacklist having to go against Talon's team, but apparently Blacklist Ayan is the only person that seems to be around here aside from his team. Oh, straight away being knocked down there. Taka caught him off guard. That's not gonna be a good day for Blacklist because they actually having themselves as the first blood down to Taka, getting it against Leon's just now. Was it Leon's? Aeon, sorry, Aeon's. Leon's is from Orange. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. We already have the first KO, but well, none from these three teams here who are still locked on the same compound. They do know their presence right here. So now we do see here Pime. They're trying to peek it out, but nope, no one on his crosshair at the moment. But looks like these teams, they are still together in the same compound. Wow. They really want to show dominance here. They really want to show that, okay, this is going to be our drop point. No one's going to hold this because, of course, if they show dominance today, this can also mean that dominance tomorrow and the day after. But just look at what Boyka is doing.
This is proning mano to mano. Step 1, making sure you have a tree in front of you for Jaxi. Step 2, stay 10 feet away from each other. Step 3, getting knocked down for Jaxi. He is smiling here, just like how his name should be pronounced. That he's having a great day, taking down for Boyka, that team leader, the captain of Bigetron Arov, Morph, doing aggressive play. But Box Gaming seems like they're having half of the compound for themselves, marking the invisible line, making sure that their territory will not be breached. Morph again try to pick it up against Bigetron Arov. And this is just going downhill for Bigetron. One more knock, bleeding out at the same time. Not enough men on their side.
Yeah, oh well, there you go. And another knockdown to Hydra right here. And Hydra now looks like he is in trouble. He will need help here. And now they are sieging each other right now, not giving any opportunity. Box Gaming, they are still in the same compound. Hyuga is still up, but Zabro is now knocked down as well. No Mercy, just trying to circle around. Zabro will be revived by No Mercy. Mercy showing mercy to his own teammate, but Box Gaming, they are still in the compound. They want the challenge for this area, which is going to be really, really tricky. Heiko looks like he is low right now. I'm not too sure how much loot they have gotten, but pretty sure it's not too much because Shadowmong tree. Yep, there you go. You can do the math.
Now, this is not going to win neither of these teams, but at the same time, they're kind of right smack in the middle of a circle, so they don't have to budge that much. But at the same time, overstaying themselves at this point, kind of really depleting their economy, is not doing great because they cannot reset themselves. Half of the compound taken by Box Gaming and another quarter of it being shed by Bigetron just now. So Box Gaming, they try to take another fight, but being super safe, very meticulous when it comes to approaching this one. Well, we have another Bigetron team, but this time it's Blacklist, who have a couple of heavy casualties, so they are having a bit of a problem when it comes to manpower. Firing power, when it comes to these two guys, is still doing okay, but having the angles covered with not much backing up, that manpower is something that they really need to have on their side. While KOG got themselves one chicken in a 4-year angle today on the second match, will they get another one in Sunhawk?
Will they be able to get another one in Sunhouse? So far, we haven't seen any of the teams getting 2 chicken dinners back to back. So it's still anyone's game pretty much. So let's wait and see. Though this is a new map though, so it's going to be a new challenge for all these teams. Okay, now, so just look at the stats there by Luxy. He has a 40% kill damage with 104 average knockdown distance. That's pretty high as well, and a KD of 2.7 so far in this tournament. So we'll show you the stats, ladies and gentlemen, from time to time. So keep your eyes peeled. This is where you don't want to miss anything. And there you go, the airdrop right in front of this compound. Whoever gets this gets an extra med kit together with it. And inside it, of course, is the AUG A3.
The AUG is really handy. You know how much CQC happens in Sanhok. It's a very small map. It's 6x6. One of the smallest there is. What's 6? No, it's 4x4. Sorry for that. It's half what Erangel have to offer. And it's when it comes to AUG, it's best when it comes to mid to short range combat. You just have to have it on your hands here. But at the same time, the airdrop kind of really tricky to approach with. Speaking of which, the circle right now kind of really fair for all the players. Imagine if it ended up in a small island just around Camp Alpha. That's going to be painful for most of those actually in the mainland there. Most of the players already inside of a circle, nobody being left out this time, but everybody tried to snatch away bootcamp. So how much longer can they withstand for big box gaming? If I'm not mistaken, Morph as well there, because we're looking at probably 90-80% of teams that still playing the game will go to that singular direction towards bootcamp.
Yeah, very likely at this point. Boot camp, well, it's going to be heavily crowded later on. Just looking at this, Zali doesn't want to leave boot camp, but I'm not too sure if other team members are around though. But Box Gaming, they are still locked down in boot camp, so that means that likely their loot isn't much there. But just look at this action happening on the other screen right now. One knockdown has been gone out, and looks like in the same compound. Yep, couple of teams there. We can see Onic. Looks like the spray do go out, and yes, managed to get a knockdown there. And Onic Matthew managed to get his knockdown at least, but he cannot be complacent because the shots and the fires are coming out from the other angle.
And it was Yoodo Gank just now try to get it out from them, and Onic has been bombarded. Quite a rush coming out from Yoodo Gank. Very ballsy again from this team. Sometimes they are so unpredictable when it comes to approaching people. We're looking at Fredo try to get the visualization on top of Onic. They have one man down, which is their entry frag or jumper. Is bleeding out at the moment. How is Fredo going to get to him? Because potentially if he goes in alone, he might just have to knock down himself there. Kill damage is 30% for Fredo. He's playing the sidelines, all the support for the team. But it's a really crucial one with the KDA 6.0. That's really high if it's coming from a support there. Mato and Yuha here looking over Onic at the time being. Who's having the compound just for themselves. A little bit fanning formation coming up from Team Secret. Making sure they have the widest field of vision as possible.
Yeah, making sure they have that vision, because vision is definitely key in PUBG Mobile, ladies and gentlemen. That's why the role of a scout is really important. Now, moving over to Orange, looks like they will feel safe in this compound for now until we will wait for the next circle who will favor. And yes, it's still favored side of Orange. Most of the teams actually still in the circle except for Yangon Galacticos. They can rotate in there without being challenged, so that is still alright for them. But in the middle of the circle, we can see everyone starting to go towards the side of boot camp, so expect it to be really crowded soon.
Which we still have 16 teams alive. Everybody is pretty much in the game still. 57 players left. So some team members only left solo player. There is a couple of teams probably just lose 1 or 2 players from their side here. So back about the game we go. KOG, they had them chicken dinner today. Orange, they try to struggle. They try to give a lot of impression for first day. Most of this team do, and everybody seems like they are actually on the same level and same par. No mistakes will be made here. The moment they try to make a small mistake, accidental mistakes, I'm talking about silly ones, it will cost them the whole game. There you go. Brock is one of the entry fragger or the fragger for its team itself. KOG with 4.5 KDA, 70% of kill and damage, and that average knockdown is quite decent. But Zuxi going again another team of Bigetron, but this time it will be Arov. Zali waiting, Browning. That's a nice reaction time with Micro Uzi, the fastest firing rate there is for a weapon, and he chose it wisely. Zali get himself a clean kill, even though he is one man solo for now.
Oh man, Zuxi must be kicking himself after that one, because how could he allow himself to be killed that way? Close quarters combat should be something that Zuxi is really good at. But well, his, I would say, cousin, can you call it? Yeah, well, okay, he's kind of cousin because the same team. Same team, I would say. There you go. With that with that firing rate, wow. Just wow. That preparation, that reaction time, amazing play from Zali.
But back to Morph. They have been in bootcamp like forever for now. But at the same time, they cannot seem to hold on to this compound for too long. We do know all teams potentially will end up in bootcamp because it seems like to be a centralizing of the circle. Ryzen tossing so many nades on Zali's side, trying to get the revenge on Bigetron Raid Aliens, while Arov is not so happy. They have all members down and solo playing all the way against one of the strongest fragging teams, aggressive one. It took two of Bigetron Raid Aliens to wipe up Zoli just now, who refused to bow down easily, but still managed to win that one for the Raid Aliens for sure. So Orange, on the other hand, having this compound for themselves, but at the same time, Yoodo Gank, Secret, we see Yuhai around the corner. While back to bootcamp, very overpopulated still. Morph and Box Gaming have been at a stalemate. They have been going for a stalemate for some time now.
Oh yeah, since the start of the game actually, they've been on a stalemate. So I don't know if this is good really. We talked about this before, Choo, that if you go stalemate with each other too long, especially if in the early stages of the game, you don't loot, then other teams get to loot. So when it reaches the later stage of the game, other teams will have way more advantage in terms of utilities, in terms of preparation. But these two teams, they can't stay like this. They can't stay like this. They either need to move or they wipe each other out. It's either one of those.
They need to replenish and reset the economy. Look at that. The utilities are going down fast. We're talking about not even painkillers on the stacks on utility items. Hoiga is trying to make a move while Box Gaming still trying to formation with one tree right now. While Morph is spreading out a little bit, making sure all the directions covered. But at the same time, this angle that they're looking over is not gonna drop their visualization on top of Box Gaming. So Ransky, know that this is kind of hopeless. Like you said, Cloud, I don't really like the fact that they are overstaying this. They do have level 3 of everything, but they don't have first aid. They don't have painkillers. When there's another team happen to be a third party coming out very soon, how do they, engage with that? Hopefully they are prepared for that, because they almost are actually in the center of a circle, and those coming out from the camp alpha will have to cut through boot camp, which the circle kind of in the outskirts of boot camp, not right smack in the middle of it, but just on the outskirts of it as well. So for now, it's still okay for Morph and Box Gaming to stay where they at, but over time they're gonna have to move.
Yeah, they definitely need to move there, because you just see all other teams, it's either they move, they take out each other, and then they can loot from the dead boxes, right? So that's extra loot for those who actually take advantage. But now, yep, as we talk about it, Golden Cat, they are just swimming across to them. So they can be the third party in. They can just watch what's happening. If they see a fight happening, and then, just like what is happening right now, Jaxi looks like managed to get a knockdown to two team members, and now Box Gaming managed to get the revenge onto Jaxi. Loki is inside the house. He is proning. He is trying to find the right angle for himself. And at the same time, looks like one is just outside of the building, but it's not going to be easy for him to get inside. Zabro just zigzagging around the building, trying to find his target. Rinsky now applying the bandages and everything he can to recover himself, because Box Gaming, they do have the numbers here, but they need to recover quickly. And this is what we talked about. Golden Cat, they are going to take advantage of this, but Morph Zabro, he makes sure he will at least clear it out first to get those points on the board. But Golden Cat, they are watching this from far. Zabro taking a couple of hits, and no, there goes. Been knocked down, and Golden Cat is just laughing at them.
Probably gonna clean up the mess for their side as well. Golden Cat is having a great time. Nobody actually landed focus on the Golden Cat, which Box is too occupied themselves focusing on Morph right now, which both teams might lose at this stage. We're looking at another team, which is going to be the Bigetron Raid Alien, who happens to be nearby as well. I'm not sure if they want to butt into this business, but Morph and Box Gaming, they are not. They should be anticipating there's another a team passing by very soon, which is going to be Golden Cats. That Morph tried to cook that nade on No Mercy, tossing it around. Oh, that!
Hang on. Oh my goodness!
Just reflect back on the wall there. That was pretty close. A mistake that shouldn't be made, but almost had it done and over with. While Golden Cat just approached into the warehouse, hovering around across that road, just looking at how Morph and Box Gaming has been going at it forever. We're talking about the third phase. They had been going for this for like since first minute they landed on bootcamp.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They are still locked down. Even when we see Box Gaming, they have 3, and we do see a No Mercy on one side, but and Golden Cat, they are just waiting for the right moment. After whatever fight that has happened, they will come and clean up the mess. That's for sure. They are waiting for the third party in, but the circle won't wait for any of them, as we can see on the mini map. Well, the circle now favors KOG, as well as a couple of members of Team Secret and BTRRA. Orange, they are always somehow in the circle too. So it's going to be interesting here. They read the circle really well, I'd say.
But Morph at the same time don't want to overcommit themselves now. They do realize it's not beneficial for them in the fourth phase here. So they kind of building this out at the right time, but at the same time it's just there's another team waiting for them to actually make a mistake. We're talking about Bigetron right at least just across there. Well, now Golden Cat's already made the move. The moment Morph walked out, it's gonna be Box Gaming not having a time to reset right now. Fight that Golden Cat, they started it off first, and that's the toss of the nade, trying to give a lot of pressure on the Box Gaming. Return better fight with an M4 to teammate. He tried to clutch it up within that window pane. One knockdown for Huiga, but the rest of them really have HP down. They don't have that utilities. Nambi managed to bomb one now. Pime is down in the way. Huiga as well, and that's Box Gaming on 15th place. Not a great day for them again. What jumping onto Illuminate right now, and Armjohn have to look into the box that evaporates just now right in front of his eyes, and Armjohn quickly try to reset because there's too many teams occupying themselves in this vicinity.
Oh, just too many. We do see here Yangon Galacticos. They have somewhat of the high ground. Illuminate the Murder. They have a little cover there with the smoke. So, looks like that. Manparang, he is knocked down. And now Braga will toss out the grenade on the side of Manparang, hoping to finish it off. And yes, Braga will finish on Manparang here with the shots. But look at this. The shots are flying out left and right. Illuminate the Murder. They do know that someone's on their back. And looks like AK have been taken out by Armjohn. Matoy with the high ground here, try to peek out to see his old colleagues Illuminate the Murder and Matt Toy there, ladies and gentlemen. We do know that they have an old relationship, but eye shots. Looks like he's taking a full on shots there at the same time. Matt Toy, yes, Matt Toy managed to get a knockdown onto Armjohn, and now can he finish off the rest of them? Well, Morph is still alive. Armjohn is knocked, and Armjohn will be taken down by Yuhai.
This is a great migration happening. We're talking about the fourth phase now, and anybody will be ticked off by the blue zone. We do know when it comes to the fourth phase of the game, the circle, the blue itself is not that forgiving. We're talking about those who's tanking it, rushing themselves into the edge of a safe zone, into the circle, but it's not gonna be enough because we do see so many players bumping into each other. One of it will be Yangon Galacticos, happen to fall into the crosshair of Matoy, right in the line of sight of his. He will take this one down. It's gonna be eye shot coming from different angle there. Knock one, clean kill by Matoy after that, finishing the job without any hesitation, while Yuhai managed to squeeze himself from the blue, but the rest of Team Secret still struggling to just get into the zone, trying to stay away as much as this painful blue. Velmoth is tanking it as well, so he's thinking a long time. How can he go and advance towards the circle?
Yeah, how is he going to do this? Looks like Velo, unfortunately, will be knocked down by the play zone. He may just surrender himself to the play zone god. And now, oh my goodness, that long shot from the back by Michael. Managed to get 1 point and Illuminate the Murder. Bows out at number 13.
What happened to Illuminate the Murder? Seems like they are having a rough time to keep it together for this match. At the same time, the teams that are actually emerging out from nowhere is Bigetron Athens, try to take down Badboy, and Morph is trying to survive as well, just to sustain more. Team Secret forcing the fight against Onic Esports.CG. UI almost shredded his helmet and his vest are really low with level 2 and level 1 helmet. He needs to replace it ASAP. He won't survive that long if that's all he has until the last few circles there. We're talking about KOG having the best position ever right now for the time being. We got themselves already one chicken. Now will they get 4 more today? Team Secret knocked one down from Orange, and Playzone just finished off off. Onic is struggling from the Playzone as well, while UI jumping, tried to get himself the extra 1 point for the kills. This is just going chaotic more than it should be. It's a total mess for the players right now.
Yeah, it's really a mess there. And now Biu looks like he will help to finish off Kelvin. And now look at this. Big Brother will save the mommy, which is eye shots there. And look at this as well. Orange, unfortunately, they couldn't keep up with Team Secret. They will bow out at number 8. They were just on Team Secret's flanks earlier, but Team Secret with Mato on one side, definitely keeping them at bay. Just keep them in the blue zone, and at the end of the day, they will be out. So there you go. They've been sent back to the lobby entirely. Now, just looking at in the middle of the zone right here, KOG, they are in the middle of the zone. The rest of them, they need to make their way in. Ryzen is just outside the zone, though. RRQ will start to move in.
RRQ, they got themselves the last chicken dinner. They are showing a lot of fans here, clawing themselves out. They're pincering every single player, making sure they can make another chicken dinner of the day. While Team Secret still trying to adapt all the plays and all the teams out there. We had that interview before. They are a bit struggling when it comes to the first day. They're trying to read the rotation and movement of the teams. Ryzen, it seems like he is the only survivor for Bigetron Raid Alliance. And it's the same goes for Talent that you do only have 2 members left. But RRQ getting one on you high. And that is not a great news for Team Secret. They are down to 2 men and one of them being knocked down. Oh, we're looking at the destroys by Ernie. Pinning down there was a nice shot. Not even whiffed. And he bulleted it all precisely on top of that helmet, getting the kills there. While Ernie got returned with the punishment just now across that map with Yoodo Gank and KOG across there. But Yoodo Gank got themselves at 4th place for now.
Yoodo Gank 4th place. That means we are now down to the top 3 teams. Only 9 more alive here. An average of 3 each. But nope, that's not the actual number. The actual number is KOG have 4, but 1 have been knocked down by the side of RRQ. We do see a beer as well as D2E behind a rock here. They are outside the circle, and KOG, they have coverage. One of them is outside, but the rest of them are inside the circle, so they are going to defend this. Now, just looking over at the mini screen, one of them is actually tanking the blue out, and it's going to be tough there. Not sure he can get 2nd place at least, but getting that chicken dinner will definitely be out of reach.
I'm not sure how many matches he has on his side for Talent side, but Braga being knocked out first. Concept tries to respray that with a cross air on top of RRQ. They are pressuring so much that RRQ having a hard time to climb that hill over. So he's cooking that nade for a very long time. A stupid nade going in will be a Kirby. That was a beautiful nade from Q, dropping that bomb on RRQ. Walking out. KOG is another chicken dinner for today only. 2 chicken dinners and a these guys just don't know when to stop.
Wow, KOG. 2nd chicken dinner for today, and it's only day 1. Just look at this, the number of kills that they pull out here. So it's 9 kills. For the first time, at least we see a chicken dinner winner not pulling out double digits of kills, but this is 9 kills. It's still a lot of kills. And now moving on to the highlights, Morph, Bigetron, as well as another one more team here, Box Gaming. They have been in this compound too long. But I must say, this is a very good play by Zully. Playing it very smartly. At least he got 1 point for his team. Although unfortunately, too much to handle with 3 Bigetron RF team members onto him.
Yeah, but they are actually going this a bit too late. Morph, they overstate themselves. They have been going to stalemate for like 4 phases, 3 phases into the game. That's more than 15 minutes if you ask me, and it's not actually beneficial for both of these teams. None of these teams are actually playing at a stalemate just now made it out for the top 5 there. Morph tried to stay in, but at the same time, Mato VSS one of the most versatile weapon out there as well. You can switch whenever you need it to be. But BU, they tried to get more kills and getting the points on their side. And Ryzen happened to be stuck in between so many teams there. But their singular nade killed them all. One nade to rule them all, and that one nade got themselves that chicken. And we're gonna jump into the leaderboard straight away.
Yep, and here you go. Number 1 with RRQ Athens with 87 points. Number 2 with King of Gamers Club with 72 points. Number 3 with Yoodo Gank with 62 points. Number 4 Bigetron Aliens with 48 points. Number 5 Talon with 42 points. Number 6 Team Secret with 36 points. Number 7 Orange Esports with 34 points. And number 8 with Illuminate the Murder getting themselves 33 points.
Not big of a gap at all, but down to the second page, 9th place here with total points 33. It's none of that Badboy. 10th place Morph Team climbing at the ladder tie, 22 points with WILDCARD 11th place, 22 points as well. Bot Gaming at 19 points at 12th place. Onic Esports 13th place at 13 points and 12 points tie with 14 points Blacklist Bigetron Arov, and also 16th place Yangon Galacticos with 11 points there. So the gap is being closing up a bit more, but this is just insane for KOG. 5 kills, 289 damage, 22.4% damage. But they got themselves 2 chicken dinner of the day, the key play of the match. Look at this guy, Concept. He knows the concept of the game. He knows how to rock it off with so many kills and making sure they take away that chicken dinner.
Oh yeah, definitely. Contact have been a very strong player for the side of KOG. So he is playing really well. And now, putting on head-to-head together with RRQ Beer. So Concept have 5 kills as compared to Beer in 4. And Concept, well, here's lesser damage, 389, but Beer putting out 601 damage. Max kill distance, Beer almost doubling it up there with 193 as compared to Concept with 87, but none of these players actually rescued their team members in the previous game. And now, coming to favorite weapon, Concept really loves his M416 and Beer loves his AUG. We have been seeing a lot of M416s actually throughout the day so far. So, well, is this a new micro Uzi? This could probably be it.
I think it's more into the classic back. Because M416 is way better when it comes to getting whatever situation you're in. We're talking about the sprays, the recoil itself is not that hard of a control based on all the other weapons, and the damage is quite decent. But jumping on the top 5 players here, number 1 and 2 still with RRQ. Beer with 16 kills, while Gina with 10 kills. Braga standing on the 3rd place with 9 kills. Ryzen from Bigetron Aliens with 8 kills tied with KOG Concept with another 8 kills. But look at that damage coming up from these guys. Holy smoke, that's a lot.
Oh man, it's absolutely smoking there. Wow, just look at this. Top 2 is held by RRQ team members. They are bossing the top 2 spots at that summary. And now moving on to the total match summary. Most kills, 5 kills with Concept. Max kill distance, Luxy with 227. Most grenades thrown out by Braga this time, 10. And most damage by Ryzen, 843. Max distance traveled, obviously not that much because it is a smaller map. So G9 getting 5,594 max kill distance. So this time, well, at least we have 2 Bigetron players in the board and 2 from KOG. So they are really switching it around really between these couple of teams that we can see so far, at least on the 4 games that we have played so far today. So it's a really balanced game all around. But well, KOG getting 2 chicken dinners on the board. Congratulations to them again.
That is just insanely good. They are very consistent, even though they got themselves knocked out before quite early from Rama. But they actually compensate with this run, and that is a very good morale boost for the teams for the next couple of days when it comes to the finals for PMPL as Southeast Asia. In case you guys are wondering what game are we watching right now, it is the finals of Season 1 Professional League of PUBG Mobile you're watching. It's going to be the Southeast Asia. Later on, 6 teams will represent Southeast Asia to go for the World League. 4 teams are confirmed. You guys know it is Thailand, Illuminate, Bigetron, Red Allen from Indonesia, Vietnam, WILDCARD Gaming, and Team Secret from Malaysia. But who will be the other 2 teams coming up next?
Yes, only 2 more teams who will represent the Southeast Asia to complete the 6. So who will it be? That will be a big question. And of course, if you're wondering if any of those already qualified teams got maybe the first spot or the second spot, the slot will go down to the other team who has not gotten their slot yet. So yeah, so it's basically a lot more pressure definitely for those teams who have not qualified yet to the next round. So we can see like this couple of teams, they are really trying to go for it. Teams like KOG getting 2 chicken dinners, RRQ Athens as well, who although they have a ticket to the PMBLC finals, which you see here today, but they don't have the ticket to the next round, which is the World East. So they also need to work as hard as anyone else to get that. But so far, we can see that these teams, they have been quite consistent. 4 games in the board. Well, we can see 5th game, 6th game, is that going to continue?
Yep, we have 1 more game to go, which is gonna be the super cold, super blue V Candy next. And we're waiting for the code switch. There you go. It's gonna be V Candy after this. But before that, we do have a couple of questions for some of the players. Do stay tuned. And do drop by the comment section. Who do you think will get away the last chicken dinner in Big Candy? Who do you think will actually get themselves another chicken dinner? We do look at the lining up so far. No teams from Indonesia get themselves a chicken yesterday.
Yep, so looks like we will take a break shortly. I know everyone cannot wait, so we'll be back after this break.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Welcome back, ladies and gents out there. Do be sure you guys know what you're watching. If you don't know what it is, it's the PUBG Mobile Professional League Southeast Asia Finals for the Season 1 2020. And this is brought to you by Tencent Games, PUBG Corporation, and as well as Lightspeed and Quantum Studios. And I'm sure you guys are watching this live on Facebook Gaming, which is our official media partner. I'm Chichu, and this is the amazing, the very talented the goofy person there is in the castle stats. There's only two of us anyways. Sir Cloud.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a very, very long intro. Okay, I need to beat that next. Okay, we still have 2 more days to go. But of course, let's talk about, again, reminder for all of you. Make sure you share it out because we need the viewership to get these freebies, ladies and gentlemen. 150k peak viewers or CCV, concurrent viewers will get 1 crate, 200,000 will get 2 crates, 300,000 will get 3 crates, and all of you will receive your crates during 8th to 10th of May, and there's a chance to get a permanent set, as you can see on the side of the screen right here. Come on, invite your friends, invite your family, invite your siblings, everybody to watch, because as we achieve this, every PUBG mobile player in Southeast Asia will receive this crate. So a chance to draw and get this epic set. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I really want one of that. So if you want one of that as well, do yourselves a favor, do us casters a favor, and do everyone else in the PUBG mobile world a favor. Share it out. Make sure you share. Make sure you invite your friends and everyone else. Come and watch this together because, well, it's already towards the last day of the day. You had a taste of what's happening today. It is yummy, yummy, yummy. Don't want to miss any of this.
Yep, that's kind of true. We almost hit the first milestone here, 150k. We're almost there, guys. Come on. Don't be shy. Just share it away and watch on every device you can, because every single time you open up that crate, you will have the opportunity to actually win 2 things here. We're talking about the first will be permanent epic set. The second will be the extreme climb. This is really super cool. And imagine you climb that hill on top of that mountain with that climber suit. I would want that myself. And all the players in Southeast Asia server will have a chance to get it. I'm like, who doesn't want that? But we're down to the final game. Where there's no gonna be the last one of today. Match 5 over 15. And into the candy we go. The flight path coming over from Contra. It's a very southern side, favoring the south part of the map up to Vihar. On just a little bit southern side of Double Metro, it's towards the west here. But the question is, where will the circle be? Because the flight path skewed into one side of the map, making those who want to drop on the north having a long journey to go.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be worse if the circle actually goes towards the northern side, towards the side of Sabaya or coal mine. So we'll need to be prepared there. My eyes a little bit on castle if anyone really wants to land there, since the flight path does favor those who want to go to castle. But looks like
What
I
is
love
this
this circle.
No,
Sorry.
why? This is just brutal for all the players. We're talking about probably the only place that they have to focus is either Winery, Volnova, or Hot Springs, or even Kentra. Just these 4 spots, maybe even Abbey. A part of that, none of those other places you've seen in the map will be in the circle. So it's just a one-direction journey for most of the players. It will be going down on the southern side, particularly Winery. So good luck to that. Like it or not, all the players will have a slower fast after this. We do know they are walking in one direction, which means everybody will force to take the fight. Like it or not, are they ready or not, it doesn't matter, because they will have to force themselves to win that fight.
Yeah, they will definitely need to force themselves. But okay, now looks like moving to a compound, RRQ, they are in the same compound of another team. And now Orange, they have Golden Cat to deal with. So now what are they going to do here? Looks like one of them have been knocked down there. STK, he will be located by Pops, and Pop, there you go. He just popped STK out. And first blood given to Pops. Are they able to find other team members of Orange? Looks like not. Leon will make the run for it.
Oh man, it's just one of those days where you have to share one singular compound with another person. RRQ, on the other hand, hoping to get Nong Beam. They try to find him. Golden Cats try to stay quiet. We do have Box Gaming around the corner. They found themselves a pickup truck, or you just whatever you want to call this vehicle is. But D2E seems like they won't overstay themselves there too much. Illuminate the Murder seems like they're having a rough day today as well. Yangon Galacticos trying to get his vision on Joan, who who's running away. What, 1 sec, or he got a micro Uzi on the ready. He probably waiting for Illuminate to show himself there, try to camouflage himself within that bush. Apparently it's working well for them. Even if without the name tag, if you're the player playing, you're gonna have a hard time to spot him out.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be difficult to spot out. But, well, looks like that's the move that he decided to make. Now, moving over to Bigetron Red Alien, this entire compound all to themselves. Looks like they won't be challenged here. And just look at this. Luxy, he's just chilling. He's like playing his game like with his legs up. He's like, okay, this is going to be a chill game because, well, it's a chill map. So why not just chill all the way, right? Golden Cat have eyes on the side of Leon, and now Leon cannot move. Just look at the people around him.
It's too overcrowded, and Leon just have to sit this one out, playing it very patiently. Speaking of which, comfort zone. I think this is one of the best things that the players can get throughout this tournament, is that they can be at whatever their comfort place is in their house or their gaming house or their office, and just play with whatever pose they feel comfortable. You know, it's actually giving a lot of morale boost, and it kind of gives the impact for the players' performance in the game as well. So it's not all bad going for online this time. But non-beam with the UMP, I miss UMP not being used this day as much as it was back then. But Orange seems to be stuck, like you said, between so many golden cats in between.
Yeah, just look at this. How is he going to get out of this? He got all his angles covered. Non-beam on the other side of the road, and we have EQ, we have Pops. Oh my goodness. Leon, they can, if they all rush in together, like the same timing, there's no way Leon can actually fend them off. So I'm not sure if they want to do that, but maybe they're waiting for one more to come. We can see on the mini-map that there's another one behind Pops here, waiting for the right moment. But yeah, we talked about this before in previous game, in many other games. You cannot stand still for too long. Just do the business and move on with life. If not, other teams will have advantage over the looting. And yes, we are seeing here Leon. Okay, they are approaching Leon slowly but surely. Yes, they are in the compound now. Leon now will get out. Now the shots will be sprayed out. Pop goes to the next floor. Cannot find Leon. Leon is still in the room there. The pre-fire goes out but does not connect on the side of Leon. Leon waiting up patiently, but the grenade goes out and Leon will be knocked down and definitely given 1 point to Golden Cat.
I don't know. Just now you mentioned about... Oh, that's even a grenade kill of that. But before that, there's no way out for Leon just now. It's just tough to be him. He cannot possibly get out from that particular building, because the moment he hops out, the rest of it will be history, because Golden Cat's already waiting for every angle possible. So it's just a sitting duck for him. At the same time, when you're hopping onto Bigetron Arov here, just around Vihar, if I'm not mistaken, or is it someplace else? Do correct me if I'm wrong. Or maybe Tovar, probably. I'm not sure, but at the current being, seems like they are sharing the compound with Talon. So the thing about this is that they are kind of in a circle, but like you said before, Cloud, you mentioned it, overstaying, not making sure that your economy is not being stocked up for as your priority. There's going to be a lot of problem later on. While Bigetron Red Alien seems to have a turmoil situation here. We're talking about Illuminate hopping in and ramming it out, pop themselves for two of the Bigetron members, kind of separate between each other. They're going for a 2-2 formation. It didn't work out well, but still Microboy pin one down, get one kill from Godard, and Lassie and Rising come out from behind, giving the supports here. Bigetron, they have been ambushed, but they denied the force just now. Microboy tried to reset himself for the moment with the teammates backing up at the same time. Rising coming in for the frags. They sacrifice one more. Lassie is down and away. Microboy managed to take down John, but Illuminate have to bow this one out, because Bigetron knows what they are doing for the Red Alien, still going triumph over that victory.
Wow, that was so close. Bigetron Red Aliens. Visitors unexpected, but they managed to kill them off. And now moving over to Blacklist International, they have their counterpart here, which is the counterpart of the wild card. Yangon Galacticos in the same compound, but Yangon looks like they have Blacklist pinned down in the house now, even taking up the rooftop. Now Isaac looks like he's going to try to get a good angle here, but no one showing themselves at this point. So Blacklist, not a good news for them, because just look at this. Where are they going to go? Yes, they can go through the back door, but they will be in an open road. If they run there, they will be gunned down. That's for sure.
Oh man, this has been going. We've seen this kind of matches before. These fights will never actually benefit neither of these teams. We're talking about going for a stalemate for a very long time. Still the first phase of a circle, already one team out, 57 players alive, while Golden Cats try to reposition themselves. They got their eyes on none other than Bigetron Arov, who's passing by across that map. Don't forget that's also Boss Gaming. Kind of know their position there. They gave up their position the moment they initiate that fire just now. But Bigetron Arov managed to just sleekly passing by, making sure they will be a-okay for now. But how long will they survive this?
Yeah, how long? Just like how long will G9 survive this? Oh my goodness, looks like not for long. Yoodo managed to take out G9, but the vehicle explodes. So now they do not have a vehicle. They are in the circle though. RRQ, Ernie, in one house here, just looking across. Is he able to help his teammate Beer there? Beer is low. The smoke will be popped on the side of Beer, and oh no, did not manage to go for the save. And looks like Box Gaming, they took out Beer. Ernie is now all alone in the house, and no, there you go. P-May managed to toss a nade, and Ernie is knocked down. D2E, the last team member for RRQ.
He's trying to play it safe this time, but we do know that RRQ, even though it's a solo player, they will never stand up from free kills or free. I'm not sure if it's going to be free kill or not, but he never stand up from a fight. That's what I know for sure. But YG, Yangon Galacticos, Tamio, get a visualization on Blacklist. They knock one down. Will it be another one? Knocks, two knocks. All on the knees here. Blacklist, Vigor, and alas, there's only two members left. They are rushing in for the rest of Team Yangon Galacticos. Will go, covers every corner. Another team out on 15th place just now. None other than Blacklist International got blacklisted again for this round. We're down to 14 teams. But mind you, this is only the phase one. It's already been this aggressive. 49 plays left. We're talking about non-stop action back to back here.
Yeah, it's really actually coming fast and hard. And now Rocky tried to zigzag here, try to find the opponent. He knows behind the tree there, and the sprays go out. That's an easy kill for him. Locky will be finished off by Rocky. You see how their name rhymes there?
Locky and Rocky go down the hill. Try to fetch some water, probably. But back to Yoodo Gank here. Going for Onic across that map. This is just a really painful circle. Why do you have to include so many water ratio in there? With the river in between, there's also the sea on the southern side. It just have to be this kind of circle for the last game today. But nevertheless, they try to engage it. Drax making the first move, going against Verlo across that map. It's a very long shot with M416, level 2 of everything, but he kind of got his economy quite stable for now. Utility items still intact, everything they have, but on the side of Onic, they try to fight it back, but it's a very long engagement we're talking about. Very long shots here. While around Volnova kind of overpopulated so far. Contra, we're having two teams there. The rest of the team, some of them are just starting to move, getting into the rim of a circle.
Yeah, some of them start to move, and we do see there's some bridge camping happening. We do see on the side of Hot Spring, there's at least one team, Bigetron RA, they are bridge camping. They're not allowing KOG to move in, and here we go. The airdrop, as we can see on the minimap, is somewhere in the middle as well, just above Winery. Now RRQ and Orange, they are in the same compound now.
That's a very slow descent come from the airdrop, honestly.
Yeah, it's like
in slow motion. Yeah, exactly. Motion. And it's like, hey, Groza is coming to you guys for Christmas. But back about Abbey we go. Winery is the hot spot. They have a little bit journey going on a bit more south to the winery part. But right now, they're staying over here at the abandoned compound there in Abbey. On side of Badboys, just on the outskirts of Winery here. We're talking about the warehouse and the containers around here somewhere. Seems like Badboy's having this all well, but we do see kind of a summer explosion there. Matoy, like we know him, Matoy never gonna make it easy for any of these players, even though he is solo all the way, like, you know, going for individual performer. He going to make it hard just by nitpicking every team, and then he just sneakily going away from that. It's like, I'm gonna do a little bit of damage poke on you guys, and in terms of that, it gonna damage their economy as well, and then he just goes away. It's just making it hard for everybody else, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. You just need to like just force out the economy sometimes, and then you make it hard for everyone else. But oh, look at this Team Secret. They are nearby the bad boys, and now who's going to be the bad boys, or is Team Secret going to teach the bad boys to be good boys here? We need to wait and see. They are playing this safely now. Okay, they are having this compound for themselves, but well, it is still the second circle and 14 teams left, so it's still a big risk if you want to move in and risk yourself getting wiped out. So looks like that's the decision that Team Secret is making for now. And look at the stats for Biu, 50% kill damage with 37.5 meters average knockdown distance. KDA, not that pretty though, 1.3 so far.
He's playing a lot of support for BB side this time, pairing it up with his teams. While UI and Mata usually will be the frag, Aishas and BB usually will be the support on that side. While Onic, on the other hand, try to camp this one out. They are right smack in the middle, same goes for Yoodo Gank, and Bigetron happens to be one of those teams having the strongest compound for themselves. But the thing is, okay, when it comes to the first day of today, everybody have to read it fast because they don't have that much time left. We only have 3 days for the finals here. And everybody is not their full potential of performance yet. Just now, we started out with a very chaotic start. Everybody just have to go against each other, fighting after fight and picking one more fight after that. And now it's like the dust settles down for a bit. It's just the, you know, the calm before another storm that's coming up, brewing very soon. With a VSS Onic trying to pick, probably visualize himself on the crosshair of Yoodo, but it didn't connect so far. And that MK14 is a very lonely crate and airdrop. It has a Gillis in the brown one as well, but I don't think anybody is just around that area.
Yep, no one is really nearby there, but if it's a brown Gillis, is that a hint from the PUBG mobile gods that, okay, the brown means the last few circles is going to be a brown area? We do see here mostly, maybe like 70% is on the brown area. A little bit of patches here and there, but maybe that can be a good guess to see whether the brown is going to be the final, maybe the 8th or maybe even the 9th circle if we get to see that. So we'll need to wait and see if the predictions are correct. Now, Golden Cat, I see 2 pans there. Yeah, we missed the pans.
Just don't have too much expectation on your prediction, because sometimes it's just devastating to know that sometimes you just go all the way whatever you're predicting, you know. It's just contradicting that, making sure you feel disappointed with what you had before, that pure disappointment. But Yoodo drags with 3.7, that's kind of high, coming up from another support here from Yoodo Gank. Yoodo Gank got themselves one chicken dinner, the first one ever today. That gives them a good momentum and a good start, but can they keep up? We do know KOG is going full out throttle. Same goes for RRQ Athena here. While from Talon's team, Taka, drinking off his energy, probably he will try to force the fight out of this later on. The moment they drink and chug in that energy drink or any boost items, it means that they will try to force a fight later on. While KOG rotate this one a bit late, will they land themselves another chicken dinner later today just to finish things off with triple chicken dinner in a day?
It's interesting. They were at Hot Spring earlier, so they make that long rotation up onto Castle and then safely onto the other side of the island, which is actually a really good move because Bigetron RA, they have eyes on the bridge, so there's no way you can cross that. If you cross even the bridge towards Volnova, you have Morph there. So that is a very smart move there from KOG, moving towards the top from the castle into the main island. And well, are we looking at this? Looks like Morph, they really want this airdrop. Wow. Okay, that's
No, it's
dedication
not
there.
wrong. It's not wrong, but hopefully he's not overcommitted for this. But he still got the airdrop to actually covers for him for now. But it's a long swim, and we do know Yoodo Gank and Onic, Bigetron as well, might just hovering around this direction too. But apparently he goes undetected for now. So it's a big risk, big reward for him, because I'm not sure if he got himself a Gila suit just now. We're gonna have to wait and see. For the rest of the team who is rotating a little bit late, we do have Tova area with KOG. Boss Gaming is there as well, around Dino Park, just on the outskirts. But now Talon, Pino kind of missed that one. Just right next to him is D2E.
Absolutely. I'm holding my breath now. D2E. No one saw him there.
Flinching.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness me, his toes are popping out from that. How can he knows? He entirely knows where the other opposition is. But D2E is playing it very safe. He even take off his shoes there, making sure that he goes very barefoot. But Pino, oh my goodness, this is very nerve-wracking. They didn't even spot D2E got away with this. Oh my God, that is so close.
Oh my God. I don't know how to express that. That's like the great height. Oh my goodness. Now we just have to feast ourselves on the next airdrop. M249, the next airdrop here with, of course, level 3 of everything. We don't know if there's a ghillie suit though, but we will need to wait and see. But oh man, just now, oh, we had to see the scene again. Now D2E, he evade KOG? Two squads.
I don't think so. Braga is going across all the bushes. He knows the kind of tactics before, but will he pass that particular bush? He missed again just now. D2E, imagine not to just initiate here. He's trying to play it very patient. It's just next to him. They missed it again. My God! This is just comical. Oh man, D2E, the masters in disguise. How did he pull this off? Not even a flinch. Two teams in a row missed D2E in that bush.
Oh man, D2E, he must be praying so hard right there that they can't see him.
You can see his eye
look at his
just now.
smirk there. Oh, he was laughing.
It was a long sigh. He was, oh my God, that was really, he was holding his breath. Real life, you can see that the moment he let that scythe away. My goodness, that was a brilliant.
Oh, what did we just watch there? What did we